There is a father who was able to have a conversation and actually thank the American people who have been trying to cover the story for what it is. Let's take a listen.
What is your message to Americans?
I would say that I'm so proud of the hundred thousands of Americans who went to demonstrate for us. We are here in Gaza Strip. Believe us. We are following the news, and we feel like more comfortable when we watch in TVs like thousands and hundreds of thousands of American people who went to the streets in order to support us to express the sympathy and in solidarity with the Palestinian people here in Gaza Strip. That's make us more relaxed and comfortable that we are not alone, that there is a lot of people who they still have a live heart. That's my message to you. Please keep going. We are listening to you. We are following you. I'm sure that no one can stop our voice. Our voice is for justice. Please keep going what you are doing now, because at the end, I'm sure that the U.S. administration will listen to you and stop, or at least the green light that it's given to the Israeli government of killing us. Please, this is your money. This is the taxes money that you are paying to the American administration. It's used by buying bombs and rockets and provided it to. We are being killed by your taxes now. Please say no to your administration.
He made a great point. We're being killed by your country's tax dollars, like y'all tax dollars. On Leftist Mafia on Thursday, he's like, just please say no. The simple thing. A lot of people don't know what to do in this particular moment, to have a conversation about it. They're like, what? They feel helpless. Going through social media isn't the best for our mental, because your body parts of babies blown up. I see that, and I'm not being extra, okay? Kids are unalived on camera. People are in rubble. People are walking past them. Israeli army is walking past the cries of children under rubble. Listen to me, okay? On Leftist Mafia, we were like, okay, we do the smallest thing you can do, which you can do, which maybe go to ceasefire.com, right? Sign the petition, see what else you can do locally, right? And what we did was just make a couple of calls to our local community leaders, representatives, and just let them know you need to get on supporting this ceasefire right now. That Cori Bush and Rashida Tlaib and so many other representatives are pushing. You need to help, and go ahead, and you can even email them. Some of the people that we called, their voicemails are so filled because people have been calling so much. So an alternate way you can do in support or support the ceasefire and let your voice be heard in some way, shape, or form. And it may be small, but it's something, right? Send them an email, because that's what our representatives are for, to hear the constituents and what we feel, right? And majority of the people are okay in supporting a ceasefire, not a humanitarian pause. Stop. Pause. Okay.
Humanitarian pause. Man.
That up. That's crazy. But the support of people, which this father was saying, not only in America, places like Tokyo, I believe today, are out and protesting for a ceasefire. Most of these nations are in support of Israel and are supporting them and are helping to fund this. And so a lot of people are outside like, hey, the people are saying that we don't support this. Just because I thought our leader was supposed to listen to us.
Right.
But in turn, it's not that way, y'all. And we're starting to see that more and more. They're just like, go ahead, Ben.
I was going to say, it's not, it's not that way at all, like you said, but I just want to scale it up. It's one thing for our leaders to ignore us when we say, okay, we would like to have functioning roads, and they don't give us functioning roads. Okay, it's another thing when we tell our leaders we would like to have health care, and they won't give us health care. Okay, that's what we're kind of used to that. Now we're telling our leaders that we do not want to be complicit with genocide. And they're like, yeah, nah, we're going to kill all these people anyway. That's next level.
They're killing them. Like this morning, I just told you, they bombed us area sheltered for shelter. Palestinian people are sheltering there because they removed this place out of their area, so they're sheltering there and they bombed there. So more people are just dying, and a makeshift hospital is where in the area, so they're dying. They're dying. Murder is happening. Genocide is happening.
4,000 children in 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
Over 9,000 people in total. Come on, what are we talking about? Ain't much people there. What are we talking about?
That's crazy.
They already were ostracized and sent to this place because of their beliefs and what they look like.
Right.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
My God, you keep going, Rebecca, because you just said something that made me pause. I got to go research.
Let's. I was listening to, I believe, it was somebody who was in the UK or in the area who was actually talking about this and was saying, if we're over 9,000 people have been affected by this, and what we're doing isn't right, and we're allowing the numbers to go up, I don't know. We have to support the ceasefire. And I'm just listening to these people just have these conversations, and I don't understand why we aren't getting it. But that's what I'm telling you. Our words don't matter. Showing children don't matter. America literally stood beside guns when we heard the cries of children as they were being slaughtered in a school. So what are we really doing?
Mastering our ability to see people get killed and not respond. That's all. They're desensitizing us to the kind of brutality that is at the core of this global system. And I would just put this out there too. I don't draw a distinction between Democrat and Republican on this at all. Y'all are both the same.
Right.
I do not draw a distinction between the East and the West on this. While Vladimir Putin does seem to be making gestures as though he supports Palestine, this is all two of the same sides of the same coin that is global white supremacy that will gladly kill and exterminate brown people and people who aren't Christian. And I don't see any difference between anybody on this global stage and what's going on. There are, shout out to the countries that are standing against this. Yeah. But in terms of a global system, this entire thing is filthy from top to bottom.
Work that we're doing here is not going to stop when it comes to these type of discussions. It's going to be for us and by us here on this platform when the media is telling us to look the other way. Your support is what helps us move forward. Join patreon.com/like it or not. Help us grow.